Welcome back, y'all. So I need to know, was anyone a fan of this shoe before I get into them? But let's take a look. So yeah, we do get this overall box right here. This is a collab. Of course, we got the Jurassic Park logo right here. We do got this cage-like look on the box. It is textured, of course, Now on this side, you do get like the cage being open with the Ja Morant logo, of course, and that is reminiscent to the film as it actually opens up, of course. Now on this side, you do get the Nike swoosh, of course. You get the Nike Ja logo on that side as well, and you do get the logo on this side as well, yeah. But nonetheless, label does read Ja 3 JP. Grade school colorway is anthracite, bright crimson, and of course, this is a size 6. Now, as we open up the box, yeah, we do get this message right here which says, Ja will not be contained, Ja breaks free, Ja finds a way, as you guys can see. And that was pretty much quoted in the movie, of course. If you know, you know, but I do like that particular message right there. And then, yeah, we do get this graphic style paper, which I am going to show you guys in a bit. We do get this white paper right here, y'all, and man, oh man, yeah, this is definitely a dope collab that they have dropped for this year, y'all. But I will be back in a few to give y'all a look at the graphic detailing on the tissue paper. So yeah, this is the graphic detailing on the tissue paper, of course. As y'all can see, you do have the Dilophosaurus, of course, which is basically what killed Wayne Knight in the movie, of course, the original. You have a Parasaurolophus. You got a bunch of dinosaur bones and things like that. You got the jaw detailing, things like that, and man, I just love the entire detail on the graphic paper, y'all. But besides that, y'all, we got the Nike Ja 3 Jurassic Park Velociraptors. Man, oh man, oh man, yeah. This was my favorite out of the three. And of course, if y'all didn't know, this is paying homage to the 1993 film. And of course, it is inspired by Ja Morant's fierce playing style. And I love the dope collaboration between the two. Man, this is such a dope sneaker. And yeah, just the intricate detailing that they did for this particular pair is why it was my particular favorite, man. Oh man. Woo. But nonetheless, with that being said, y'all, let's go ahead and take a look at the key details of this particular Nike Ja 3 Jurassic Park version. So we're gonna start off with the right shoe, which is consistent of this all over textile mesh on the entire top portion. Now it does feature these black claw marks which extend into the midsole, and it is done on the opposite side as well. Now you do get hints of yellow ochre throughout the entire top portion, as you guys can see, and you do get your monogram pattern Ja logos. Now you do get this swoosh right here in the form of a J, as you guys can see, and it's almost like a rubbery feel. And then you get your monogram pattern Ja logos to form an A, which extend into the midsole and like these claw marks. And that is done in a bright crimson colorway, as you guys can see, for the most part, basically spelling out job. And on the opposite side, you do get a bright crimson swoosh. And then on the lateral heel, you do get a stitched 12, which is done in that yellow ochre colorway, as you guys can see, a bit different from the Explorer pair. Now, going into the lacing portion, on the bottom half, you do get the 1MT and that bright crimson colorway. You do get that nylon on the bottom half as well. Now, as you go from the middle to the top of the tongue, this material, I'm not sure what it is. It has kind of like a rubbery feel to it, but it definitely is a material that, wasn't disclosed. I'm guessing that it kind of is giving that rainforest kind of vibe, of course, but it is done in that anthracite colorway. And then you do get your black laces, of course, as you guys can see. And on the top of the tongue, for the right shoe, you do get the J-Jus logo, of course. And I'm going to show y'all the left shoe in a few, nonetheless. But as far as the laces go, you do get on the lace tips yellow ochre, and you do get bright crimson. And another dope feature that you do get on the laces is this keychain with this egg right here, which is similar to what was in the film, of course, which has the J-Jus logo in it, but instead it actually had the dinosaur embryos, of course. Now, if you wear these with this, just know that this got a little bit of weight. If you have them, then you know. But nonetheless, that is a dope key feature that I like a lot for this particular shoe. But let's get into the interior. So back of the tongue, you get your normal padding done in black. You do get that as well on the sock liner, of course. Now, as I take out this tissue paper, yeah, you can see on the right insole, it does have the Jurassic Park logo. And you can see it is the Velociraptor. Hopefully you guys can get a better look at that. But it is showing the Velociraptor and half of its body, of course, which I like a lot. And of course, you get the trademarking right there, of course. And then you get the manufacturing date right there, as you guys can see for the most part. Now, let me give y'all a look at the left shoe. So something a bit different with the left shoe is, as far as the tongue goes, you do get the Jurassic Park logo right there. And this is done in more like a plastic kind of material, as you guys can see for the most part. Now, when you take a look at this insole, it's not showing much of the body. It's just showing more of the face, as you guys can see right there, that Velociraptor with the trademark, and once again, but this time it has the Nike J-Jus logo on the left shoe, as you guys can see, with the leaves right there, pretty much covering the body, of course. That's actually a dope feature right there, as you guys can see. Now, as we get back to the right shoe, y'all, going into the midsole, you do get an overall full-length hybrid Zoom X midsole with two features of Zoom X, regular Zoom X and recycled Zoom X, all caged in a rubber cup sole. And you do get a bunch of J-Jus logos throughout the entire midsole, as you guys can see for the most part, which is done in rubber. And then to end it off, you do get a bunch of J-Jus pattern logos on the outsole. Now on the right shoe, of course, it does say a happy J-Jus is a scary J-Jus, of course, the number one. And then on the left shoe, of course, self-explanatory, it does have the number two, which says, I'm not even worried about proving them wrong. Basically, this is what you get right here, of course, yeah, for the most part. But that was a up close look at the Nike J-Jus 3 Jurassic Park Velociraptors. Let's get back in front of the camera to see how you feel about these bad boys, man. So that was an up close look at the Nike J-Jus 3 Jurassic Park Velociraptors. What are your initial thoughts and opinions on this particular pair? Did you guys go after these? Were you guys a fan of these? For me personally, this was my favorite, like I mentioned earlier, out of the bunch. And I love the fact that it took inspiration from such a classic film. this was such a dope collab, y'all. Man, from the box detailing to the detailing on the tissue paper to the shoe. Yeah, Nike killed it with this one, man. Let me know if y'all agree. But with that being said, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like. Also, if you are new, make sure to hit that big subscribe button, y'all. It is greatly appreciated, man. Come over, join the Sneaker Life fam. You're down to have fun over here. But with that being said, you got your boy J-Jus. You got my thoughts and opinions and review on the Nike J 3 Velociraptors. Man, oh man, oh man. Such a clean shoe. Glad I was able to obtain these, y'all. Man, love them, man. But until next time, I love and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching. With that being said, reach for the stars. Sky's the limit. And we out.